looking forward to being back with you on iPay-per-view on October 2nd. Refuse to lose, but right now, here comes Rampage. Magnificent 7 briefcase about to be decided. Our general manager Adam Blompier granting a shot for Rampage against the illegitimate holder, in my view, of that briefcase, El Ligero. Rampage very impressive in that 7-man ladder match for the briefcase a couple of weeks ago on Loaded.
Rampage always impressive. This man a very popular figure here in England and around the world. The world is watching and the world could see Rampage take that Magnificent 7 briefcase from the ranks of the Prestige.
Well, let's hope so.
I don't want to see it happen personally, but stranger things have happened and I would never bet against Rampage. Not after what I've seen this man do.
Here he comes. He is 1/5 of the Prestige, the Mexican sensation, and the holder of the Magnificent 7 briefcase.
His opponent from Los Angeles, Mexico, weighing in at 185 pounds. He is the holder of the Magnificent 7 briefcase and the prestigious Mexican sensation, El
Ligero with that Magnificent 7 briefcase, which at least hypothetically allows him a shot at the WCPW title at a time and place of his choosing, although I say hypothetically because I doubt that El Ligero has any plans to cash it in while his good buddy Joe Hendry is the champion.
Well, there's no way Joe Hendry or any other member of the Prestige would want El Ligero to lose that briefcase. That could spell trouble. Most of all, they do not want to see that briefcase in the possession of a man the size, the power, the stature of Rampage.
Adam Blompier, ever since he's become general manager here in What Culture Pro Wrestling, has been getting constant headaches having to deal with the Prestige. And after their recent behaviour, really their behaviour throughout the time they've been formed, Blompier deciding that El Ligero should put the briefcase on the line here tonight.
How wise of our esteemed general manager Adam Blampide to come up with that master plan. Blampide. Have you never heard Joe Coffey say it? Adam Blampide. And look, El Ligero looking to jumpstart this match.
Well, that may have been a mistake on the part of Ligero. You do not want to anger the beast that is Rampage.
I like it. Oh, look. Tremendous strikes from El Ligero. They're having no effect, shall we say.
Oh God, Rampage. Rampage has grabbed him. Chokes him. I think he was going to try and choke him out, but Ligero battled himself free with that elbow. Rampage trying to pick Ligero up, instead he gets Hurricane Rana'd. But Rampage, well, nothing pretty about that, but Rampage with a shoulder block right into the back sends Ligero unceremoniously toppling to the outside.
I would even go so far as to suggest Rampage does not like pretty. Never mind, nothing pretty about that. This man is sheer raw power.
He definitely doesn't like El Ligero. He's chasing him around the ring. Not many fans like El Ligero after the way he's changed his outlook on life, shall we say, to put it politely, in the past few months.
And that El Ligero cannot win this match if he goes power for power with Rampage. He must use his quickness and shrewdness and his speed, basically, to get past Rampage and keep that Magnificent 7 briefcase.
El Ligero was our first ever internet champion here in WCPW.
He's an internet sensation, the prestigious Mexican sensation.
Rampage, though, maybe going to try for the powerbomb, for the boot, and Ligero cowering away and asking for a timeout.
I'm not surprised. I'd be asking for some sort of Ferrari or motor car from the Formula One to get me as far away from Rampage in as quick a time as possible.
Or do you think Ligero should run away? That's your advice?
Absolutely. Look at Rampage.
Rampage is offering Ligero a free shot.
I've seen what this man can do, and it terrified me to my very core.
Ligero, I think he's going to take a run-up for this freebie he's being given by Rampage. Oh, Rampage catches him, and that was a trap. A very obvious trap that Ligero fell into.
It's a twap.
Ligero going to look for the C4L, is he? Well, not sure what that was, but it was not good.
Well, it didn't quite work, did it? And Rampage joining this capacity crowd here in Newcastle and poking fun at El Ligero for even trying that one.
Rampage going to try for the pile driver to end it. And I'm not sure that the Prestige are in for a very good night here. El Ligero looks on course to lose this Magnificent 7 briefcase if he's not careful. And if things go the way I think they are, then by the end of the night, they may not have the WCPW title either.
Hasn't been a good week for the Prestige so far. Will Ospreay, of course, at stacked, refusing to join their ranks. And now you're right, Dave Bradshaw, the Prestige could lose the Magnificent 7 briefcase. I don't want to see that happen, please, no.
Rampage is going to scoop Ligero up, slam him down.
Beast-like power from Rampage.
Oh. Elbow from the big man. Rampage was very pleased to be in his hometown of Leeds. The first time we were ever in Leeds was on Tuesday night at Stacked.
I wasn't happy to be in Leeds. I didn't tell Rampage that.
No, they weren't happy to have you either.
I ran away as soon as this man came in the building.
Running away seems to be a common theme with you.
I used to be a sprinter in my high school days, Dave Bradshaw. I'm a hell of an athlete.
Again, Rampage looking for the pile driver. El Ligero is on the middle turnbuckle. Oh yeah, you're a real genius. El Ligero, so proud of himself. Well, how did that work out, Ligero?
Oh no.
Rampage pulls him up by the neck and then clotheslines him down. Rampage is just a step ahead of Ligero all the time. There's an Uranagi slam from the big man. Rampage throughout this past, what, year and a bit now of his time in WCPW.
Bradshaw, I hate to admit it, but I'm feeling this Magnificent 7 briefcase slip away from the Prestige before our very eyes.
Ligero kicks Rampage in the head. I was going to say Rampage throughout the past year has been in hot pursuit of the WCPW title, and if he can become the holder of the Magnificent 7 briefcase, that'll obviously bring him one step closer again.
Disaster for Joe Hendry. This is not what he needs tonight, the prestigious one.
Ligero picking up that briefcase. Not sure what he's thinking he's going to do with that, because it's not a no disqualification match in any case. He got caught red-handed. Caught red-handed by Rampage.
Pink-handed with the...
the low blow! Oh, come on! The low blow, the small package from El Ligero. Ridiculous! Ridiculous!
Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner, and still holder of the Magnificent 7 briefcase, El Ligero!
The Prestige still have the Magnificent 7 briefcase, Bradshaw. This is what needs to happen tonight. And also, don't forget, we're going to see the prestigious one defend his WCPW title tonight and leave here the Prestige with all the marbles.
El Ligero, by hook or by crook, holding on here to the Magnificent 7 briefcase with a low blow, and then the inside cradle to take out Rampage. That was ridiculous. We apologise for the ending to that match. El Ligero and the Prestige, by any means necessary, liking to get their way whenever they can, and I'm sure Joe Hendry will do whatever it takes a little bit later on. When
Speaking of Joe Hendry,
when he defends the WCPW title a little bit later on against Jack Swagger.
let me tell you something about Joe Hendry. He is so prepared for this match. Jack Swagger disrespected Joe Hendry years ago. Big-timed him, if you will. It all changes tonight because Joe Hendry is the WCPW champion for a reason. Joe Hendry is the prestigious one. Oh, God.
That's our general manager's music.
No, this idiot. Way ruined my mood.
Adam Blompier's music.
Rampage.
Always a pleasure to hear from our general manager. What's he going to say? What's he going to say here?
Paying you extra.
How are we enjoying the World Cup so far, Newcastle? Hey, I am not going to take that much more of your time. We still have some amazing matches left, not to mention the final between Kushida and Will Ospreay to determine the first ever winner of the Pro Wrestling World Cup. But WCPW never stops. A month from now, on October 2nd, we will be back in Newcastle for our next iPay-per-view, Refuse to Lose. So I just want to use this opportunity while you're all here to announce the first official match at Refuse to Lose. Now, at the quarterfinals in Manchester, we saw the team of War Machine and Marty Scurll. We saw War Machine abandon Marty Scurll to the wolves that are the Prestige. That has not sat well with Marty Scurll. He will unfortunately miss the event, Refuse to Lose. However, we can announce that the WCPW Tag Team Champions War Machine will defend their titles against none other than the Young Bucks.
Oh my God!